Now, obviously, this is a book. It's not just a kind of book, it's a very specific kind of book, the adventure format of a book. But it's one of those really bland books, if you know what I mean. It's not all that good. Practically zero interest. One of those weird, like kids, like, surviving books. Guess you could say it's like the I Survived series, but I guess, I don't know. It's just one of those, like, really stupidly inspiration, but not, like, just, you know what I mean if you know what I mean. This is the documentation, so you don't know what I mean. Or it's for the people who don't know what I mean, so here's this. The height of danger, the height of competition, the height of the world. Who will be the youngest person ever to climb Mount Everest? Well, we're off to a bad start, aren't we? It's the ultimate test of endurance and skill. The mountain has claimed the lives of many adults. Now kids are going to compete to break the record. Some are not ready for what they will face, and some will stop at nothing to get to the top. How generically worded when you think about it. Wow, okay, just kids. Look at this picture of kids, just, okay. I'll bump the camera over there. These kids just, they're kids. Send them off to Mount Everest, tell them to go climb it. Don't worry, there's no real danger. It's not like the parents told these kids no. It's, hey, Mom, can I go climb Mount Everest? Yeah, sure. Go with him. Gosh damn. No, it's pretty good actually. Gordon Corman. He's actually pretty decent author. I don't know why it took me so freaking long to come up with the word author, but it just did. I don't know. It just seems like one of those boring books where you're just like, kids, climb Mount Everest. Here's their stupid fake journey. Like, it was a funeral in every way but one. The body was missing. Okay, well, I mean, that's a somewhat decent start. We got some decent starts in books. I kind of like when the starts are decent. It's so uninteresting. We rummaged through the shoebox, searching for the V. We knew not to be there. Again, a generic start. If you want to start out like that way, then go ahead. Don't blame me when your book sales fall through. Okay. Well, and then chapter 12, medical log, psych profiles. I'm sorry, viewers. I really start to lose my credibility when I can't pronounce that. I mean, that's just, wow. Dr. Oberman, the final of Clubs for... Okay. So, apparently, this is just about the kids climbing Mount Everest. We have yet to figure out. Of course, you have to actually read the book through like a normal freaking person. But, Summit Quest. Oh, so it's some kind of like local, not local, but like hosted, like, official thing. Hey kids, go climb Mount Everest. You'll love to have your kids climb Mount Everest, parents. You'll love to see it. And then the ending, oh wow, they made it. It's so, like, just bad. Like, they live, but then what? How do they get down? Do they just die? Because that'd be a better ending. Living is just kind of cliche, honestly. It's fine when you do it, but it just gets to a point where it's like, oh gosh, really? They lived? That's a 13-year-old kid out there. Sikoro shouted back. You ran this boat without him. Gonna wish you crashed into a mountain. Okay, Sikoro, you're quite the dumbass there. Yeah, I'll leave that to you and your therapist. Chapter 19. Bradley fighter suffered a broken arm and an ankle, 4 cracked ribs, and oh wow. I mean, yeah, you'd think this might actually bruise some kids up climbing Mount Everest. So, Also had mild frostbite and her fingers. Also brains, a she, okay. What a feminine name. Brian? Or is it once again, I can't pronounce these stupid words. What was that? Okay, see, yeah, I'll just try not to get sidetracked. He would have been going to Dominic's place, where any bread and house climber would go, the mushroom boulder, the unsolved. The sense of urgency. Tell us, okay, what? You see, it's just one of those books that evolves into absolute garbage with, like, no actual plot. You may think, Luke, you're just ranting on about a book. Well, you're right. Why not? Like, just why the heck not? And then what's this? Island? Okay, that seems more interesting. Oh, there's more Island series? Okay, that's bad cover design. Just a kid looking at you? Is that what you want to see? Will that entice you to read your stupid novel, which is bad anyways? No, it won't. If you want someone to read something really crappy, you've got to really... I mean, I guess it just proves the actual work put into the writing. It's... and the sum will stop at nothing to get to the top. Yeah, it's a lot easier... No, it's a lot harder than it sounds. I mean, it sounds easy here, because... Oh, they will stop at nothing. Oh, they're so yeah, what if a boulder just happens to hit you on the head and kill you kids? You know, I'd like to see that. Yeah, there's got to be some more stuff I can find about this pathetic excuse for a piece of using your frickin' time to read this. Sammy was also surprised. I mean, Perry. Wait, what? I mean, Perry made it, and you're twice the climber he is. No offense, but it's true, Sammy persisted. Twice the climber he is. Dear kids, why are you such morons? Oh, what is that? Oh, okay. Now let's read how one of the chapters ends. Okay, let's just read like this paragraph. Send him home, but this isn't one of them. For starters, I don't think he did it. If I'm right, the real culprit would still be here. He might even end up on the team. Oh, finally, we're getting some somewhat halfway decent dialogue here. What about my dishes? Sleepy... Sleep... Oh my gosh. Go to hell. Demanded. Censoro, or whatever the hell, could only shake his head. Change them to the expedition, I guess. To the doctor, he said, I don't care about the money. It's the distraction that worries me. We can't lose our focus, not on Everest, not when we're facing the death zone. Okay. The death zone. Ooh, wow. Could have not have been called anything more just frightening. Okay, just the death, like... Oh my gosh. Could have been called... The slope of death, just anything, the death zone, like, wow. Jeez. Okay, Moon's fate, wait, Minty Quest canceled? Oh great, what the Sneezy? Oh my gosh, who came up with the names in this book? Why? Oh, the author, oh great, oh, frick. I read one of his books, it was pretty decent. I'm not even sure if it was one of his books. Actually, no, that's not true. Oh. In the gloom of her dorm room, Sammy's a girl? Oh, it's spelled with an I, okay, so... Like, I don't know. I don't know a lot about names, guys, so I'm sorry. And dark, no helmet, looking down at the helmet, lamps, no ropes, no nothing. Well, these kids are screwed, and I am happy because they are screwed. They should be screwed. I hope they die at the end of the book. Overall, out of 10... 1, some decent dialogue. Overall, it's absolute garbage. It sucks. Goodbye.